Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Eclipse video. In today's video I want to talk about the rumours surrounding Star Wars Eclipse having multiplayer. We've known since the initial leaks that the game could have multiplayer elements to it, but leading up to the reveal and just after, it was further backed up. Now it's worth saying that what I'm going over today is just a rumour at the moment, and there is no confirmation as of yet, so please do take all of this with a grain of salt, as it may end up being false. With that said, the rumour comes from AckNGT, who has correctly leaked details about Eclipse before the reveal, and he even leaked the logo and a screenshot from the trailer a week before its release, so he seems very reliable. Considering that he wasn't the first to touch upon the game having multiplayer aspects as well, means that it's even more likely to happen. Now I'm not saying it will, but I think there's a pretty good chance. In AckNGT's post on December 1st, he states that the multiplayer is competitive. Multiplayer could have easily meant that you see other players in the game world and do missions together like co-op, but the fact that he states that it's competitive suggests that it's PvP. Very little is still known about the game, which leaves this open to a huge amount of speculation. We don't know what the gameplay is going to be like, so will it be suitable for large scale battles, or will it be a select few characters in a small hero shooter kind of setup? Considering we have Star Wars Hunters, which is a hero shooter that's currently in soft launch with a full release in 2022, I don't see why Eclipse would then go into a hero shooter route as well, as that way you'd essentially be competing with each other. With that said, Hunters will be a few years old at that point, so will it still be getting content? It may not even be on PlayStation, PC or Xbox either, so it may not even be a concern there, whereas Eclipse however will likely be on next gen consoles and PC. It's also worth saying that Hunters is a focused multiplayer experience, whereas Eclipse is a single player story game that could well have some multiplayer in it, so it's not really like they'd be properly competing anyway. With Star Wars Eclipse you get to play multiple characters throughout the story, which means that we'll likely be playing as characters with different skills and weapons. One person could be a Jedi, with another being a shady bounty hunter of some kind, or a leader of an army, just to name a few examples. So a hero shooter in that sense could actually work really well, as you already have the foundations for it from the single player. The trailer also shows off a massive space battle, so it would be really cool if we could have some kind of space game mode in the multiplayer as well. If that were to happen though, then the whole hero shooter thing would feel a little bit odd unless the ships you flew were essentially hero ships. I think it all really does depend on who's in the story and where it goes though, because you could probably have a pretty solid, almost Battlefront-esque style multiplayer between this army and the Trade Federation. I could be here for hours talking about all the different types of modes I'd like to see in the game, but I think I'll wait until we actually hear a little more on the matter before I dive into it all. That could obviously be a very long time until that actually happens though, as the game is likely 3 to 4 years away, so Eclipse content on the channel will likely be very light, depending on how many leaks and rumours we actually get. But if you want to stay up to date with Eclipse, then be sure to subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about all of this. Is there anything specific you want to see from Star Wars Eclipse if it got multiplayer? Be sure to let me know in the comments below and I'll pin my favourite idea. That is everything from me today though guys. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.